Hi, and welcome to this short video review of the UnderTech Undercover Compression T-shirt Concealment Holster. Now, this is the way I normally dress to do videos, but it is how I spend my summers. A T-shirt, got just some cargo shorts on, and I'll spare you the ugly legs and knees and everything. But what do you do when you want to carry a firearm concealed and you're just not wearing that much? You have the option, of course, of putting an inside the pant holster on, but with these kind of shorts, I don't think it's going to work too well, and definitely not with this belt. And you can find that a heavy firearm can kind of pull those shorts down a little bit. That's not real comfortable necessarily. And you got the cargo pockets that people say, hey, just throw the old firearm in there, and maybe use a pocket holster if you want to keep it, in a proper orientation for a good purchase, But in that cargo pocket, you will find that if it's not uncomfortable for you, once you start walking and that heavy thing starts swinging around, you're going to look ridiculous. So there's got to be something else. And for my 18-hour road trips, I thought, hey, why don't I give this compression T-shirt a try? The firearm is up here. It's pretty comfortable. The material is not such as that hot. And we thought, hey, we'd give it a try, see what happens. So we did. Now we've got a Glock 26 with a standard magazine under here and a couple spare magazines. You probably see maybe bumps and bulges depending upon how I stand or move my arms, but it probably does qualify as concealed, and I did wear it this way. Now with a more extended magazine, this is the standard magazine, you get maybe just a little bit more of a bump. You would probably find a little bit more concealment with a slightly thinner firearm, like maybe a Springfield XDS or an M&P Shield, and if I can get a hold of one of those pistols, I'll try to do some videos on that as well. Now, as you can see, I don't really have the option of a quick draw, but I do have a firearm on me. You have to kind of go under the T-shirt, unsnap it if you use that, try to get a good grip on it. And if you're not carrying with around in the chamber, you have to, of course, rack the slide as well. But that's, welcome to the world of carrying concealed. Now, reholstering is never as easy, it doesn't seem. But once you get used to it, it's not too terribly bad. You can kind of determine it. The retention snap was what I had probably the most trouble with. It kind of sometimes rides right on the edge of the firearm to where it kind of slips around a little bit. But you get used to it just like anything else. You want to practice it a couple times. And again, it's just a method to carry a firearm with you. You have it. It's not, like I say, it's not going to be maybe where you exactly want to have it. You can actually carry two if you like. It does have dual pockets. I have 2 extra magazines in here. I don't necessarily recommend that, but that's what you can do. You can carry some other things as well. But let's take a look at it without the T-shirt on. Okay, here we have the compression T-shirt. Now it comes in black and white. I chose black. And they're not incredibly inexpensive. This costs about 50 bucks. I think you get some discounts buying more. Again, it does give you an option. Now the material is it's just kind of a fast drying, kind of a wicking thing. It's not terribly uncomfortable in the heat. I did, load a vehicle and unload a vehicle in this August heat, Texas and Illinois. And was I perspiring? Yes, but I was perspiring even with just a T-shirt on. So yeah, I did find that it did dry fairly well, and it worked out pretty well. Now here you can see I've got an extra magazine here, extra magazine here. Again, those are just options. The pockets can be used for about anything. I've got a smartphone over in this extra pocket. Again, you could have a second firearm if you wanted to. There's a retention strap on each side, so for right hand, for left hand, it works about the same. It's a matter of what you're comfortable with. The guy in the video's got a little bit different physique than I do, probably conceals a little bit better. You probably can't get much of a larger gun in this. I mean, there's only so much weight that's without really pulling the material down. But if you get the right size compression T-shirt, then it will hold it pretty well. And I've kind of run up and down steps, and does it move a little bit? Sure, but it returns to where it was. So it really is kind of a nice option. Now, one of the things that's a little bit embarrassing to talk about, but it's a really nice advantage of this particular holster, is that it is bathroom friendly. If you notice, you're in a public bathroom, maybe like talk about 18-hour road trip and such, you don't have that firearm, laying on an icky floor, nobody can see it underneath or grab it underneath or anything. Firearms up here. The only thing that I did encounter once in just my test around this morning is I didn't actually on my road trip have the extra mags, but on the side with the firearm, one time when I bent over to pick something up off the floor, the mag did slide out. Now, it did seem to be a little bit more secure over on the opposite side. Like I say, hey, if you've got the money, just use a New York reload, put one on each side. But in just a minute here, I will show you what it's like with probably the more recommended shirts, and actually one of the type of a piece of clothing that was used in the demonstration video that I originally saw. Okay, now here's the kind of shirt that you might see a lot of guys wearing, especially maybe my age. Forgive any fashion faux pas if it doesn't go well with the shorts, but just kind of a island shirt, or whatever you want to call them, where you could, especially with snaps, or hey, in emergency, rip the buttons off. You can reach in this way, and to get that firearm out, you have to pop the retention snap, draw and bring it into service. And again, reholstering, unless you're really trying to hide the fact that you drew it, you normally have plenty of time to reholster if you like. And as you can see, it does conceal quite a bit better, and again, you can get a little bit larger size shirt if you want to, or depending on what you want to do. But it looks pretty well. If you leave the buttons open, you're going to see the black shirt or white shirt underneath of it. It's not a big deal. I don't think it really attracts any attention. Here's another option too. If you have a loose hoodless sweatshirt like this, you can probably conceal about anything underneath it here. Put a little Uzi hanging, I guess. But with this type of concealment holster, again, just pick it up and reach in, and you have access to the firearm. And it's bulky enough, and if there's a little pop, a little bulge, I don't think anybody's really going to say anything, notice anything. It's not going to be a big deal. The one thing that this compression t-shirt holster has over, say, even another type of holster, again, depending on the exact clothing you're wearing. And I found this again on my road trips. You go to reach over and clean that windshield or something, and oops, you got a firearm showing, or the grip of a firearm showing. Where in this case, you can reach for whatever you want to, and it's just not going to directly show. Might there be a bump or a bulge? Sure, but it's not really exact printing. People might just say, "What in the world is under there?" But it's not like it's so obvious that you know that, hey, that's the grip of a firearm. So wanted to show you this compression t-shirt, and if you have some interest, there are some links in the description of the video. If you want to know when I've got some other videos going on with some other firearms and some other holsters, subscribe to my channel and you get alerted to when those videos come available. I hope this video was helpful. Thanks for watching, and again, click the link and you get more information. See you next time.